He nailed it! Coastal North Carolina is a treasure trove of reptiles and amphibians, especially in the spring. Early morning and evening temperatures are perfect for diurnal snake movement, and is when one of my favorite snake families, the rat snakes, make their way across the road. Check this out. This is exactly what I came here for. This is an absolutely gorgeous greenish rat snake. Now, she is probably about 5 feet long, and the pattern is absolutely beautiful. She's been extraordinarily calm so far. We haven't even made contact with her yet, and she's been very nice to us so far. So usually, like with non-venomous snakes, I just try and make very gentle contact at first, and just see how they react. So I'm just going to lightly place my hand there, and just let her kind of feel that I'm not a threat. So usually they'll come around and smell you. And this is when people get scared sometimes because, yeah, their head's close to you, but they're just seeing what the heck you are. I mean, you're a big animal, you could be a predator, but they're just turning around and giving you a good smell because that's a lot of how they interpret their world. But usually after they smell you, if they haven't bit you then, they're not going to bite you. But wow, look at that. Alright guys, check it out. Now this is a absolutely enormous eastern rat snake. Now, as you can see, it's very, very different than the other rat snakes I featured on my channel. Unlike the black rat snakes that we have back at home in the Piedmont, these greenish rat snakes have a very distinctive striping pattern set to a kind of greenish-gray background. It's really, really cool. I have never seen anything but a black rat snake before, so this is totally different than anything I've ever expected. Now, ecologically, they're not very different than the black rat snakes back at home. These are very large, non-venomous constrictors, and just like black rat snakes, they're rodent specialists. Now, this rat snake is basically a top predator out here in the ecosystem. Nothing except for like a red-tailed hawk or an eagle is going to be messing with a snake of this size, because she's very capable of defending herself if she wanted to. So they represent a lot of energy. They don't start this big, as hatchlings are only going to be about 8 inches long. So at that size, they are pretty vulnerable to attack. But when you have an adult rat snake like this that's a couple years old, they really are incredible predators. And I love, if you look at this belly patterning as well, you see black rat snakes usually have kind of black checkers, whereas this green rat snake, we have green and gray on the belly. It's so, so cool. You can see that this snake is not being aggressive to me whatsoever. They're very calm-natured, very docile. If you do live in coastal areas, this is a pretty common snake in suburban areas because there is lots of cover and lots of food. They're very easy to identify. Just look for that striping on the green background. You can't really confuse them with anything else. But if you do see these snakes in your yard, there's absolutely no reason to be scared of them or attempt to harm them in any way. They're incredibly beneficial to humans, taking care of rodents for free. So they're like little rat-eating machines. They'll take care of any pest problems you have. I'm so glad we were able to work with this individual. She's been an absolute joy, and we will get her right back off the road where she's safe and keep on herping. That is such a cool encounter. So we just put her back in the direction that she was facing. We're going to let her move off the road now. So hopefully she will be safe on the other side and won't get hit by any other cars coming by. But that's just such an incredible animal. Really cool to encounter that in the wild. There she goes. Not too long after that first extremely docile snake, we spotted yet another greenish rat crossing the road. This one was just as beautiful, but had a little more spunk. Alright guys, look at this. We have yet another green rat snake. This is only the second one I've ever seen in my life. You can see this one's a slightly different temperament than the last individual we saw. The last one was just chilling on the road. This one was trying to cross, but it's a little angrier. So we do need to move her off. If she stays like this, she could easily get hit. I would hate to see that happen. Now the odds of me getting nailed are relatively high, and she's been pretty striky, but I want her to move off in the direction that she was trying to go. I'm just going to coax her off. She's doing so good. Alright. You're good. Sweet. Alright, one more safe snake.
Alright everyone, that's just about it for this video. I really hope that you enjoyed and learned something new about the greenish rat snake. If you did enjoy, please be sure to leave a like on this video, and consider subscribing to my channel for more educational wildlife content coming every Saturday morning. Also, if you want to see more video clips and photos from my adventures, be sure to follow my Twitter and Instagram at The Wild Report. Thanks so much for watching, and keep adventuring everywhere. This has been Zeno, of The Wild Report, signing out.